on another day adventure. So today we headed up to the top of the mountain, kind of where we were boondocking. It's called Sawtell Peak. You can see it behind. Pretty sweet. We actually saw this place when we were driving in last week, and then I found out my friends Dave and Celia, hey guys, from the blog Piddlin' Around, had visited this area when they were here. So we decided to drive up. It's about 13 miles up a Forest Service road. It's pretty bumpy at times, but it's doable. The last mile of it or so, it's right on the edge, and I suggest four-wheel drive if you have it. You don't need it mandatorily, but it is pretty sketchy. But yeah, so rumor has it that we can see 3 states from here: Idaho, Wyoming, and Montana. But I don't know that that's going to happen today. I'll turn you around and show you why. The cloud cover here in this portion, right over what I believe right over there is Henry Lake, is just too dense. So let me show you. So I think our campsite's right around maybe 6,000 feet, maybe 5,700, and we are at 10,000 feet here. So we've come up almost 4,000 feet in elevation to get up to the top here. We saw a few cars along the way going back down the hill. We saw several ATVs, or the Razor side by sides. But yeah, so this thing, a little history from what I found out. It is used for tracking airplanes and the such over at the Salt Lake City Airport, and it's also used for defense for the West Coast. So it's got a lot of dual purposes, and I'm just walking over this area so I can show you the overlook over here on this side. It's definitely a beautiful state out there. So I think on our way up, I saw a couple kind of offshoot roads off the main road, off Sawtell Road, and I believe they are boondocking areas. So I might actually swing through a couple of them to see if there are any usable sites. This would be a great place to come. I think when we started down at our elevation, we were at about 65 degrees, and when we got up here, we're at about 58 or 59 right now. So definitely, if you're looking to escape the heat, the further up this mountain you can come, the better. So looks like something out of a science fiction movie. So hello. We are out to eat for the first time in a long time on the recommendations of our friends Dave and Celia. Here's Michelle.
Getting ready to chow down.
So we are having some fire hole barbecue in West Yellowstone.
Yeah, I've got some pulled pork and some mac and cheese. Yum, yum.
We'll let you know how it is.
Our bellies are full.
What'd you think, Michelle?
It was so good.
Yeah.
So good.
4 thumbs up for fire hole barbecue here in West Yellowstone, Montana. So we are heading on to our next stop, and then we're going on our adventure today. We'll have to show you what that is when we get there. So at this point, you're probably wondering where the heck we are. Well, we are the Wandering Shores. Shout out to Aaron and Visor for the tickets to see the Grizzly Wolf Discovery Center. So Grizzly Wolf Discovery Center here in West Yellowstone.
Or how far away that bear is moved from that area, they will always have that strong, clear memory of easy food, and they are extremely likely to return back in the future, take a bigger risk. And as a kid at this point in his life, he and a few of our other older bears have shown us that they just simply prefer to be the only bear on this habitat, having the food to themselves, the space to themselves, and that works out great for us as well.
So that amazing grizzly that you saw is 904 pounds. His name is Sam, and they got him from a national park up in Alaska. when he was fairly young, he had lost his mom, and so the town where he was near would keep feeding him, and he had no skills of survival on his own, and he got too comfortable with people, and so they had to relocate him versus euthanize him. So they brought him here to Yellowstone. She said, don't worry, you're never going to see a grizzly that large here in Yellowstone, you know, at least out in the wild here. But Sam is enormous. He's still got part of his winter coat on. So Michelle, what'd you think about the Grizzly Wolf Discovery Center?
It's a must-see for sure when you're in this area. I really liked it. Originally when Kyle told me that we were going to this museum, I thought, oh, okay, you know, museum. I had no idea that there would be live animals there. So that made it even cooler. So now we're here getting some water.
Yeah, you definitely can't pass up an opportunity to fill up with water. So just north, let me wait till that truck goes by. Just north of our campsite is a little roadside stop here at the National Forest, and there's it's called the Howard Springs Wayside area. And you can see over here, they got a little natural spring just pouring there. We could fill our buckets up there, but they've also got this spigot over here, so we're choosing to use that. It's a little bit easier to fill these buckets up. So we have been in our boondocking spot there in Bootjack for, let me think, 10 days. So we're coming up on our departure here pretty soon. So we're just running a little low on water from showers and washing dishes and things like that. So we're filling up and getting some drinking water since it's fresh spring water. So we'll be back here in a little bit.
Idaho Falls Park today, and Kyle's backing up the camper now. We're going to be coming this way to avoid this all this water from rain the last 2 days, and what we're going to do is we're just going to go right over this and stay on that side to stay out of that mess too. Here he comes. Wish us luck. And he did it, folks. Phew! I've been worried about that for about 2 days now. Here's our next obstacle. Kyle says hello. So again, we're leaving Island Park, Idaho. He's going to come up here and make a sharp turn to the right to avoid the rut that's on the left side of the road. Our truck's in 4x4 mode. Go, babe, go. Guys, I've been worried about this since we got here. So, but I'm an overthinker, and we did it. So, up we go. Up, up, up.